Hello and welcome to my channel. If you are tuning in today, you officially know ball. Your new name is You Know Ball. My name is Expo Cactus. Let me get closer to my mic. My name is Expo Cactus. Today we will be reacting to short horror films on behalf of Corey Kenshin. Until he comes back for Spooky Scary Sunday, I will be hosting him. Let's get right into the first animation. But before we do that, let me show you my streaming setup. Humble beginnings. Humble beginnings.
Best you can do.
All right, for our first short horror film, we have an animated short horror film named Occupied. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so it's claymation. That looks pretty cool. Or maybe it's not. It almost looks like claymation. That's very cool. Or stop motion. Just make me want to do that. Vacant. He's locking it down for the night or something. Okay. Nasty. Oh, he smells something. Someone's in there. This is actually creepy. Imagine you got to do this every night. You're locking this down. You're in the middle of nowhere. Well, actually, no, it is creepy. Like you're actually in the middle of nowhere. No one's supposed to be near you. Park is probably closed, and you don't see no cars or camps or anything around you. And it just says occupied. Worst case scenario, it's a homeless dude in there sleeping. Best case scenario is a homeless dude in there sleeping. Worst case, it's a serial killer. What? Bro, what is he hearing? Yeah, nah, I'm getting back in my car and I'm leaving. Bro, what is that? Sounds... No, I'm not going in there. Bro, on my soul, I'm getting back in my car and I'm running. What is that? He sounds like he got metal in there. He's sword fighting. Yeah, you better dip. Big old mustache. He better not go in there. If he goes in there, he deserves it. Gang, if you go in there, you actually deserve it. I can't even feel bad for you. Bro, you just heard sounds in there. Something's on the roof. If he looks up, it's over. Scary. Look up. Look up. There's gotta be something up there. I guess the monster let him make it. Or maybe it's in the Jeep. His name is Louis G. Oh, it's in the pipes? Oh, it's in the toilet. Straight demon, I'm out of there. It's boiling water. You better not go back in there. It's black water, or is it just a shading? It's a spiritual orb falling out the toilet. Bro, get out of there! What does he see? I know he sees the orb, but he looks overly shocked. Just a bubble. Bro, they're edging us. Uh-oh, he's smart. Get out of there. At this point, I don't remember if people was talking, but at this point, I guess it could be like regular. It could just be like someone poured chemicals in the toilet. Man, I'm not, no offense to the people that animated this, but this is very elementary. This is very mediocre. I'm definitely stepping it up for the next animation. Is that the end of it for real? Oh my God.
We were all played like a fool, as was he.
All right, this is called the Pine Creepers.
I'll never forget the summer of '95.
95, this man's old. Unk.
I was 13 that year.
Very
A heat
old.
wave had set in, making it one of the hottest Julys on record.
It's
The
a hot
house
July
I grew
this
up
year.
in on Lake Michigan didn't have air conditioning.
Okay, so he's in Michigan.
Most of the time, that was fine. At night, a breeze would come in off the water.
No air
suggesting
conditioning at night is horrible. It's like I had to deal with that last year at someone's house, bro. I had to stay there for a couple of days. It was like a straight sauna, bro. I do not recommend it. I was baking like a potato the whole time.
Open window was usually enough to cool things down and sleep pretty comfortably. But not that summer.
Mm-hmm.
That summer was different.
Steven Universe
Some of my
looking.
friends and I had taken to camping outside to try and escape the heat. Jordy Baker, Augie McLean, and me.
He dropping
I
full
don't know if
names.
it really made all that much difference. I think maybe we just liked being together.
It's very
That
W
made it
time.
easier to get through.
Very cool camping. If you're watching this, you need to go camping this summer before
I
it's
can't
over.
remember the first day I met Jordy. We lived on the same street in our small town and we did everything together. He was my best friend. It felt like it had always been that way.
Okay.
Augie was a quiet kid.
W
back
friend
then,
group so far.
but you wouldn't know it when we were alone. So much so that his big mouth got us kicked out of my backyard. Dad had to be up at 5 for work, and he didn't exactly appreciate Augie's high-pitched laugh the same way Jordy and I did.
Y'all shut up
There
down
was a
there.
clearing in the pines behind Jordy's
People
house
dads
where
be
we used
ignorant
to
for
hang
real.
out sometimes.
Okay, so they older.
So
No,
we
they're
decided
13.
to set up camp
Who
back
drove down
there.
here?
An old, rusted-out Buick Century marked the spot.
Oh, okay. They just walked here.
I always wondered whose car that used to be. Back before it became part of the woods, I mean.
It's a clean camping spot. And this is
Thinking
in
about
Michigan.
it now,
Looks like
I'm not
Oregon.
even really sure how it got out there through the trees in the first place. We'd cleaned out the broken glass and the cigarette butts left behind by the neighborhood teenagers, and we made a fire pit out of one of the wheel rims Jordy managed to pry off. The mosquitoes out there were ruthless at sundown, and dry, prickly needles covered the ground in a thick blanket under the trees. The only thing I hated more than that feeling under my feet when I wasn't wearing any shoes was the crunching sound they made whenever I was. It wasn't all that cozy
the
of a
leaves.
spot, but at least it was private. A
Yeah.
place far enough away from the rest of the world that we could stay up all night laughing and no one would care.
Okay, W friend group. Oh, you
Jordy
drinking?
had skimmed some beer from a case in the basement that his dad was working on.
Let me get me your beer,
4
boys.
bottles of lukewarm lager to share between
It's
us.
nasty.
Not exactly a blowout, but not enough that Mr. Baker would miss him either.
I grabbed us some
I
beers,
don't drink much
boys.
beer these days, but even
Shit
just
nasty,
the smell
bro.
of it always brings me back to that night.
Sad. It's not sad yet. So let's see what happens. Very calm setup though, bro. You gotta experience this once in your life, camping out with your friends like this, man.
The hours slipped past as we stoked the fire, talking about nothing in particular. That half a sip of beer must have gone right to Augie's head as he called it a night pretty early on without even finishing one bottle.
Damn, how many bottles they got?
More for us.
I thought they said they only got one.
At some point, Jordy brought up.
Like, they're really out here wilding at 13. Oh, he lost his dog.
Pike was 2 grades ahead of me in school, and he'd probably failed a couple on top of that. He was big, and everybody was scared of him. On a Friday,
Man,
that
I'll
past
KO Pike.
November, Pike left school after his usual extra hour of detention to walk home.
Super senior.
And that was the last time anybody saw him.
Oh, he got owed.
The search lasted for weeks. They never found anything. Some people said he just took off, ran away from home.
Wow.
Others thought he might have drowned in the lake accidentally. Not Jordy, though. I listened quietly as he laid it all out. How his dad said it wasn't the first time something like this had happened around here.
W. Lure.
How back in the 70s, 4 people disappeared without a trace. And how around that same time, locals had started seeing something in the woods that wrapped around our town. Pale creatures with large eyes and long limbs
Hell no.
creeped around on all 4s. The Pine Creepers.
I wonder if this is
That's what
real,
we
like
called them
Native
anyway.
American
Jordy
lore.
figured that's what happened to Pike. The Pine Creepers must have got him. I laughed him off and eagerly changed the subject. We ended up burning a couple more sticks before letting the fire die and heading to bed. One of us could take the back of the Buick, and the other had to sleep in the tent with Augie. To call it a 2-man tent was being generous.
2-man.
I offered to bite the bullet.
I'd rather sleep in the
At least
tent to
that's
be in the
what I
car,
let
though.
Jordy think. I'd never admit it at the time, but the truth is, all that talk about the creepers had me a little scared. Augie's
I'd be
snoring
scared
and
too.
spooning seemed like a fair price to pay if I didn't have to be alone outside.
It's crazy humans think like that. Like for some reason, humans think that if they're next to someone else rather than being alone, like that's really gonna help them. Even though if it was a pine creeper running up on them, they're gonna body slam, Batista bomb 2 of you at the same time, and then go to the car and Batista bomb the dude in the car next. Like, might as well be alone. That's whatever.
If they could take Pike Lister, what chance did any of us have?
He glazing Pike. He's skinny and got a little mustache.
I'm not sure what time it was when I woke up.
Storming. No, that's actually top 10 experiences ever. Like if you're camping, if you ever been camping before and you wake up and it's raining, the sound of the rain hitting the tent, bro, that's actually top 10 human experiences ever. Very chill.
Dark out, and I could hear rain coming down outside.
Very chill. It's
For the
very
first few
calming.
minutes, I just laid there, listening to the steady sound of the drops against the tent.
Very nice
It
sounding,
wasn't
bro.
long
I
before
missed
I
this.
realized that beer had gone right through me, and I wasn't going to be able to hold it.
Oh, you gotta
I
pee.
fumbled around until I found the lantern, and I made my way outside.
Now, this is where it got wicked for me, because if this was me in this situation, and I've done this before, I put this on my mom's life. If this was me in this situation, a person in the tent or not, I'd probably zip up the front of the tent, take my meat out, and pee right there. It gets wicked, especially if it's raining like this. I'm not walking into the dark woods and risking a skinwalker or a wampus beast coming up and slicing my neck open. So that's what I would do, and that's what I've done before.
The
Sorry.
night air had cooled down a bit with the rain, which felt nice. The whole sky was clouded over,
I'd
blocking out
probably,
any
if anything, I'd probably walk out the tent and go right behind that tree, right behind the tent. That's the most I'm going.
light from the moon or the stars. My eyes finally started adjusting to the dark. That was when I noticed it. Something catching the light just beyond the edge of the clearing. A dim, reflective shine that flickered as I moved the lantern. It took me a second to realize what I was looking at.
Bro, this suspense is...
Eyes. Watching
Dude,
me.
if I seen that, I'm
It was
peeing
hard to
myself
see much
immediately.
of
What
those
is
eyes
that?
belonged to.
Oh my God,
what
John
they were.
Jones. John Jones, these
Pine
dudes are
creepers.
long. Oh my God. I'm actually getting chilled. Like, these headphones is making it worse.
My pulse pounded in
This is
my
why I
ears
pee
as
on my tent
scared
instead of coming
jumped
out
down.
here, bro. This is
I
bad.
carefully started backing up, never once looking away. I wanted to turn and run so
Oh
bad.
my
I
God.
just kept slowly taking one step.
Can't do
after
nothing in
another.
this situation. He got 6 John Jones in the woods waiting to get him, bro.
I got back into the tent as
They
quickly
let
as
him
I
make it?
could without making much noise. Maybe if I was quiet enough, those things would move along.
Oh my God, I'm never going to the
I
woods
thought
again
about
if
waking
I was
Augie,
him.
but didn't want him to freak out and draw attention to us.
I'm on my soul. If I seen that, I'm getting back to my camp. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I'm waking everybody up on my soul. Everybody is up and scared with me because there's no way I'm going to sleep after this. Everybody, we gotta wake up and deal with these monsters. We got 6 prime John Jones waiting out there, built long and skinny, just ready to tear us apart. We all gotta wake up and deal with this, bro. On my soul, I'm not doing this alone.
Seconds passed. Nothing.
Oh my God, there's
The
no way I'd
rustling
fall
of
asleep
the
after this.
trees, and the calm drone of the rain. Just as I started to think that maybe I'd overreacted, maybe my mind could be playing tricks on me, it started. That familiar, awful sound. The crunch of those needles.
Oh my God.
There was something.
I'm waking
moving
this dude
around
beside me up
outside
fast.
the tent.
These are Wendigos. Bro, I'm waking the dude up beside
my
me so
best to hold
fast.
my
Or
breath.
maybe that's stupid. He'll just start screaming
The worst part of it
or
all
confused and be talking
was I
loud.
knew Jordy was out there.
Ah,
alone. I kept telling myself he wouldn't wake up. He was safer in the Buick. That I should stay still, stay quiet.
he's
laid
really
there.
he's really an L friend. Like he's a bad friend for if I would have I know he was fucking I know he was scared, but I'm gonna try to stop cussing by the way. I know he was scared and everything, but he should have woke his friend up and told him come in at 10, bro. It's not safe out here. Or maybe it's safer in the Buick, actually, if it's locked up. But if it's not locked up and he's just hanging out of the side of it, they're gonna see him and tear him up immediately. Let's see what happens.
Kept listening for what felt like forever. I was too scared to do anything else. I never woke up Augie. I never called out to Jordy. I never did anything.
Wow.
The hours passed, and I must have fallen asleep for a few minutes because the next thing I knew, the birds had suddenly started chirping, and
If
even
he's
from
alone-
inside the tent, I could tell it was getting light out. I gathered any bit of courage I had, threw the sleeping bag off, and gave Augie a shove. I climbed out of the tent first, but he wasn't far behind me. Part of me believed that the pine creepers were still out
Bro, they
there,
might have snatched his friend.
just waiting for me to slip up. When I saw the Buick, I got this awful feeling in the pit of my
Oh
stomach.
my God, no way they snatched him. Ah,
It was empty.
oh my God.
Jordy was just gone.
It's low key SML friend
On the
group.
way back to his house, I kept telling myself, we'll find him there.
Junior
He
and
just got
Joseph.
up early and he wanted the comfort of his own bed.
Wow.
He wasn't there. We waited around all day, but he never came home. By the evening, our whole town was in a frenzy looking for him. I never told anybody about what I saw that night. Not even Augie.
Why not?
Nobody would believe me anyway. I've played it over and over in my head. I'll never forget the summer of '95.
They would have had me looking like a crackhead. I swear I seen him. I swear I seen him out there. The pine creepers, they snatched him. I swear. I'd been looking like a crackhead. There's no way. And I'm never stepping foot in that woods ever again. That's probably, I'm gonna research pine creepers after this. That's probably like some kind of Native American lore. Like, that's actually creepy. This was
the
very
year
good.
Jordy Baker went missing.
Wow, man. W story, man. I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. That was very good, very well put together, very scary. Cause I like camping, and I'm definitely gonna go camping again soon. And I definitely don't want to run into no pine creepers, wendigos, mothman, skinwalkers, wampus beast. Damn. Yeah. But anyways, I don't want to run into none of that. This is a creepy. I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. This is very good. Very well put together. All right. This is called The Lookout, short horror film. Let's get into it. This is probably gonna be the last one of this video. So like and subscribe. Let's get into this one.
Thelma Lookout, evening check-in. All clear up here.
Copy that, Toma. Sweet dreams.
Seems like a pretty calm job. I might actually take this. So far, not obviously not if it's gonna be horror. Uh-oh. Power off. Or she's just going to sleep. Me. Sound asleep. I wonder how many days she's been here. What's that noise? Is that the music or someone rumbling around? Sounds like the tower's about to fall over. Sounds like someone's chopping it down.
Toma to base, did you send someone up here?
Oh, someone's walking up? Ooh. Fuck no. Moving quick too. That must be an animal. I think that's like a eagle or something. Something big. GG's.
Please, can anybody hear me? I need help.
Go get your gun.
This is Toma Lookout?
I'm not helping her. I'm turning the walkie-talkie off.
I can't. I think there's something out here.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hiding under my bed, turning my walkie-talkie off, being quiet. She's being stupid. This might be another Wendigo. Yeah, GG. She's going outside. Silly. This is generally the last thing I'm doing in this situation. I guess this is who they give the lookout job to, though. I guess that's why I wouldn't be doing this job, because I'm scary. Cobwebs. No one came up there that way. How'd she get up here? How does that even make sense?
Hello?
She went down them stairs quick.
Hello? Is anybody out there?
Hey. She's very brave. She don't even have the gun on her. Okay, so those wasn't cobwebs. This is Spider-Man running around. Wow, that's thick. It's literally Spider-Man's webs. So it's not a Wendigo. It better not be no big. I mean, obviously it's gonna be a big nasty spider, but Phone it. Fallout sound effects. Sounds like radiation. This must be in the From universe. This is where Boyd was. Shout out the show From. It's a very good show, man. Y'all need to start it.
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Sound like it was in my right ear.
What's your location? Where are you?
I don't know where. I'm so lost. Please help.
This might be a mimic. She's mimicking her voice. Luring her out here. Uh-oh. It's her. Oh. I was alright jump scare. Yeah, I ain't really jump on that one.
Hear me. I need help.
That's cool though. They lured her out there and did her bad. That's okay. It's I'm gonna give this week a solid 6 out of 10. This is a good start. Thank you for joining me today. What are we gonna call this? Let's call this Creepy Scary Sunday in honor of Corey Kenshin's Spooky Scary Sunday. I'm gonna be posting these every Sunday until Corey Kenshin comes back. Of course, I'm gonna have some other content coming on this channel, so make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.
Whoa. We found a secret passage. Cool. I really am super lucky, huh?
Wait, you didn't know it was here?
Not a clue. Total chance. That's my thing.